You mentioned about the high stress SOS situations.
हाँ जी.
And what are the protocols that goes behind it? Because I'm
For
guessing
risk
that's
management?
there's a lot of risk management involved, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have different protocols when it comes to individual lives and corporate lives. In the case we find a high risk SOS situation, immediately the person is taken into confidence and we have to inform them through confidentiality can only be waived off if there is threat to life of person or threat to life of another person in the environment. We inform them that because this is a high risk situation, we will be informing your immediate, you have to give a family person's number. So that person is immediately informed by our side. The head of the organization, the HR, is immediately flagged, taken into confidence, and then a committee is put. We support the committee as to what are the next steps that we need to do with that life. When it comes to individuals, the same thing. Your family is immediately contacted, and we make sure that the environment you're in is safe. And this is the way we go about it.
But there are
Very
certain
important,
triggers
yeah.
which the therapists read as well in conversation. Some are very direct, right? Like, I want to kill myself, right? Or I'm not feeling like myself. So that's a direct conversation. But yes, 60% of the times or more, they have to kind of, like understand the psyche of their particular client and see whether they are finding a negative shift. And therapists themselves are trained extensively in these particular areas so that we make sure that every life is very important.
And I really believe, honestly, guys, one message and word is please let's start investing the right amount into mental health care. A lot of institutions, on the name of having it, are having it as a tick box. And that could be counterproductive. We're reading so much in the news about how in spite of all of the suicides that we have around, a totally deaf ear is turned to it. So when you are empaneling a mental health care program for your organization, or your institution or your education body, don't do it as a tick box. Please put down the right fund to it. The return you see will not be incremental, it will be exponential. Because that is real value creation. When you are able to make somebody feel better, they automatically become better. And we need to rise from mediocrity to a realm of supremacy. We all need to start wallowing and wanting that. Because if our सोच छोटी रहेगी और वही टाइम पास वाला काम करना होगा, तो how will you ever be building a psychologically safe company, nation, and a personal self or an organization that strives for excellence?
How do you motivate a person to do that? Or how do you motivate, say, a head of a department or a company to actually take that step where, say, that person himself or herself is not that passionate about this thing, and it's not like they're a negative person. They have never
Beautiful
really
question.
thought about this whole realm as an important aspect because probably they never dealt with any mental issues.
Yeah.
So how do you show them the incentive to do it?
Pre-diagnostics.
It's very hard to quantify mental health, but pre-diagnostics is a part where we basically can come to know elements which we need to potentially re-show them. And quantifiable change in mental health, the more it comes, is how you can make individuals who are from the HR space believe in the sector moreover, or in what can it bring to your organization, because numbers, and in a way they say data speaks for itself.
Correct.
Right? So once you have enough information to showcase change, then you potentially go down that route. And Trijog is managed, Arushi has led this very interesting model called trust books, where they take and understand case studies of every partner we've worked with and put it out. We'd
And
love
the
to
impact
share
it's
it as
actually
well.
made, for them, with them.
And every impact is made subjective to that company. So once you have enough data to show the change that it brought in that segment and sector, then other people also believe in it, because they can say, "Arey yaar, media wale log and entertainment would take it, but why do I take it if I'm in the finance zone?" So then once you get like a big fish in the finance zone who believes in the project and the change has brought there, then
It's
all
a
the
ripple
other
effect.
it's a ripple effect.
Yeah.
As if last year our public banks have started opening up an EAP program. This has never happened in history
Word of
before.
mouth is.
You're getting
increased,
what I
yeah.
mean? One bank did it, the other bank will now do it. This year, 4 tenders are coming out. So, very interesting to see the ripple effect. But directly answering your question, pre-diagnostics make you think, oh, optimism भी एक चीज होती है, अच्छा इसका भी score निकलता है. Mood, oh, my mood can be mapped. Insane, I've not thought of this before, right?
Yeah.
So, through actual real-time action and the kind of programs we are running in our with our partners, we are inciting the awareness.